The first trick I'd like to show you is something I saw at a carnival when I was a kid. And it was a con man who was cheating people out of money right and left. And what he was doing, he started out with a deck of cards, and he dealt off 4 cards as only a card cheat could. He put them down and put the deck away. He then went looking through his pockets, and he came up with a coin. He then showed that that coin was heads on one side, tails on the other. And yet, when he put it in his hand and fanned his hand and the coin, heads, tails, and middle were missing. He then offered to bet me money if I could tell him under what card that coin was hiding. I told him I wasn't a sucker and that I wasn't going to bet. He said, on the contrary, young man, you were a sucker, because when nobody was looking, I put a coin under each and every one of them. He then made me another offer. He said, I'm going to cover these coins with these cards. And if you can tell me under which card a coin is hiding, I'll pay you double any amount of money you want to wager. Well, right away I saw where the money for my college education was going to come from, because it looked like a sure thing to me. So I dug in my pockets, and I went through my wallet, and I went through my friends' wallets, and I came up with all the money I could possibly come up with, and I wagered heavily, because I knew I was going to get double return on my money. And he said, pick a card that a coin is under. John, I'm going to use you. Can you pick a card that you think a coin is under?
Second card from the right.
Second from the right, this one here. Yes. Okay, now, you know that had you picked this one, you would have won. And had you picked this one, you would have won. But you didn't. You picked this one. Or had you picked this one, you would have won. But it turns out you picked this one, and there's no coin. And therefore, you lose, and I lost, and that's why I didn't get to go to college. So this is just a lesson. Stay away from carnivals and con men who are playing fast and loose with other people's money. Now, I'm going to save back one of those cards and show you something else, and also I need another coin. I need 4 coins for this demonstration. No more of that con man stuff. This is something else. We need just 1 card, 4 coins, and now we'll take these 3 coins and put them in my hand. This coin here gets covered up. Now, of the 3 coins in this hand, I'm going to take out 2 of them. It's a little teeny tiny chrome-plated fan waving bye-bye to that 3rd coin, which is flying through the air this moment and has come to rest underneath this card. Yes, hard to believe. So we have this card, this coin, which goes over here, and this one goes over here, and these 2 get covered. Now, of the 2 coins in this hand, I'm going to take out one of them and use that as a little fan to wave bye-bye. Now that one is flying through the air. Hold on, I'll put this one over here. Now, you see that one? The 3rd coin has arrived. Now the 4th coin up here is going to travel mysteriously and magically. Pow! Gone. Let's see if it's arrived. Yes, a high caliber trick. A vanish and a traveling coin. So, 4 coins and 1 card. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking a real magician can do better magic than that using no cards, just using his bare hands and these 4 coins. Well, it probably can't be done. But since you're so demanding, and I'm such a nice guy, I'm going to give it a shot. 4 coins using my bare hands, really my thumbs. Boom. 1 coin has jumped across. You see, this coin used to be over here. It has jumped across. 1 more is getting ready to travel, but I need for my thumbs to touch. Did you hear that? That's 2 coins that have traveled across. They used to be over here. They've jumped across. 2 coins. The 3rd coin is going to make its trip. Did you hear that? Now the 4th coin, and that's magic. Very good. And now we're going to take a little change of pace here and get away from that knuckle-busting, tough magic that I'm famous for, and give you something that's a little bit different. Anyway, this is a pin. It has nothing to do It just helps me to find the end. This is called a mystery. And there's sleight of hand, there's illusions, and there are tricks. This is a special category of magic called a mystery. And what I'm using is something called basting thread, which has something to do with roasting turkeys. But I'm not so sure. The main thing is I got a lot of it for very little money, and you notice how easily it broke. That's what I'm going to do here. Now, because this is a mystery, and I want to give you a chance to solve it, I'm going to create all these clues. That's what these are. These are clues that are going to help you to solve the mystery, because that's what makes mysteries fun, is when you get enough clues. Okay, now here we have the clues, and this is going to be the inspector. We're going to save one of these, and we're going to take these other broken pieces, and this is what they call the plot thickens. The plot thickens. Yes, here they go. We made a little ball out of all of those clues, and now the inspector is wanting to apply first, second, and third degree interrogation techniques. There. Now he's got everybody where he wants them, and now we come to that part of every mystery that's called the unraveling of the mystery, and that is where the inspector shows that everything came out just fine. And that's how that one works. Agatha Christie, take a bow. This is a silver dollar, 1928, and it's heavy. And what we're going to be teaching here is gravity. Do you know about gravity? Heavy things fall down. You got that? Magical things fall up. Now, one more time, because I know you were taking notes, and because you want to remember how this is done. That's gravity. This is anti-gravity, where things fall up. And that's magical too. Okay, now for a change of pace, we're going to try a card trick. Now, I find card tricks to be a little bit boring because too many cards are used. This one is only going to use a few cards. Pick a suit, any suit. Club, heart, spade, or diamond? Spades. Okay, we're going to use a few spades in this trick here. There's one spade. There's another spade. We're not going to use too many cards, but I do need a few, and I'm looking for them right now. Hope I haven't missed any of them. Oh, there they are. Okay, and then there's a four of spades. And let's see. Okay, so we got them. I got a few cards, not too many cards. I'll put those down there. And now, Kenny, I'm going to riffle down the edge like that, and I'm going to show a card, and you're going to remember that card. Not that one I just showed you. I was just showing you how we're going to do it. But I am going to riffle down, and when you say stop, I'm going to stop, and that'll be the card, and you have to remember it. Are you ready? Say when.
Stop.
Okay. You got that one? You got that one? Okay. Now there's your card where you told me to stop. Now we're going to get back to these other cards here. We got the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, and the ace of spades. And that's not too many cards. We're going to get rid of those because we don't need them. Now remember, we have the ace, the deuce, the 3, the 4, and the 5 of spades. The ace is on the top, the 5 is on the bottom. We're going to take that ace and we're going to put it down here. Now, did you see it come to the top? You didn't see it come to the top? Okay, but it did come to the top. We'll try that one more time. We'll take this and we're going to put it way down here. Now, did you see it come to the top? You didn't see it come to the top. Too many cards. It's okay. The 2. That's the next card we're going to work with, is the 2. We're going to take that 2 and we're going to put it way down there. Did you see it come to the top? See, that's the problem with card tricks. There's too many cards. It's hard to follow. Now, after the 2 comes these questions aren't too hard. 3. That's right. The 3. Now, we're going to do this a little bit differently. So you're going to have to pay attention, because I'm going to put the 3 like that, and I'm going to take the 4 and the 5. Now, tell me if you see the 3 go in face up or face down. Did it go in face up or face down?
Face up.
It went in face up. Did you see it turn face down? You didn't see it turn face down. We'll try that one more time, because it did. Now, the 3 goes in face up or face down? Did you see it turn face up? Too many cards. Now, we have 4 and a 5. The 4 on top, the 5 on the bottom. We're going to take that 4 and put it on the bottom. Did you see it come to the top? You didn't see it come to the top? Too many cards. The 4 came to the top. Now, we have 1 card left. That's not too many cards. But what can you do with 1 card? The 5 of spades. I've got an idea. Remember that card you picked earlier? Remember what it was? What was it? It was the Queen of Hearts? And that's what you can do if you don't have too many cards to work with. It's a little different than anything I do, and I think you'll find that to be true. Ordinarily, when you do a coin trick, you have to pick them up, you have to move them around, but not in this case. This is a special kind of a trick. And all I'm going to do is use these 4 coins, and I'm not going to touch the coins. I'm going to cast a shadow over them, and that's all. Now, I want you to notice how I can move my hands like this, and I cover the coins. I cover the coins, casting a shadow. And yet, if I go like this, wiggle my fingers a little bit, something begins to happen. See? I'm not touching the coins. And yet, that's magic. Well, okay, now I'd like to show you something that is educational as well as entertaining. That's 1. That's 2. I didn't say it was going to be hard. Okay, you got that? Now there's 1. And there's 2. Now we're going to move along to 3. Now if this is 12 o'clock and this is 6 o'clock, this is 3 o'clock. Now watch what happens when I strike 3. Okay. Now that takes care of counting and time telling. And now we're going to go into the science lab where I'm going to be demonstrating a law of nature which says for every action there's an equal but opposite reaction. And I hope you're taking notes. That's the action. And now the equal but opposite reaction. Now that's science. Now, there's a scientist named Einstein, and he thought, hey, what happens if the action and the reaction happen simultaneously? Well, I think you know the answer. You get a chain reaction. Chain reaction. And we know what that means. Now, we're going to leave the science lab, and we're going to go over to the metaphysical department, the Twilight Zone, where I will be demonstrating. What will I be demonstrating? I will be demonstrating mind over matter. I don't mind and you don't matter. Now you see what happens here? Until we enter the Twilight Zone, anything can happen, and it usually does. Pretty weird stuff. And now to end this with a big bang, I'm going to give you my version of the Big Bang. Yes, the creation of the universe. Right here. The creation of the universe. The Big Bang. And there it is. And you can applaud if you'd like, because I know you liked it. Coin trick. It's called the 2 coin trick. Gee, what a surprise. And it uses these 2 coins, and it's a very famous coin trick, and it's also one of my favorites. So what I'm going to do is we have these 2 coins. I'm going to take one of them, and I'm going to put it in my pocket. Now, John, I want you to work with me on this one. How many coins are left?
2 minus 1 is 1.
Now, John, this is a very famous trick. It's called the 2 coin trick. And it uses 2 coins. Now, we'll try that. We'll try that one more time. I'm going to take this coin and put it in my pocket. Now, how many does that leave?
2 minus 1 should be 1.
No, John. 2 coin trick. I want you to pay attention now. You're going to get it right. It's not easy. Now, once again, we got these 2 coins here. I'm going to take one of them. I'm going to put it in my pocket. And that leaves how many in my hand?
Well, I'm going to say 2 this time.
That's close. Actually, this time there's none. But you were getting close.
Oh, no.
And now I'd like to show you one of my proudest discoveries. This is something, anyway, it's called I call it the Gazinta principle. And basically what it is this blue box, which is in 2 halves, which is here. And then we have this white box, which is also in 2 halves, which is here. And inside we have this little red ball. So, now, if you remember, the white boxes were on the inside of the blue boxes. But this time I'm going to put the blue boxes together, and I'm going to put the white box around the outside of the blue boxes. Now, again, this is the Gazinta principle, because if you think about it, what kind of a box can you put inside of another box? Well, Gazinta boxes, that's what it's going to be. So here we go. Okay, and in the inside of the blue box, we have this little red ball. Now, again, that was on the inside. Now, we'll try that one more time. We're going to put the white boxes together. We're going to put the blue box on the outside. One box goes into the other, hence the name Gazinta. The white box, open up, and yes, we have another little red ball. Seems like there's always a red ball inside these things. Now, the white box was on the inside, and this time I'm going to put the blue box on the inside and put the white box on the outside, and yet, when you least expect it, you open them up. What do you get? You get another red ball on the inside of the blue box. Now, let me put these away and I'll show you something else that I've discovered. And what we need here is to put that over there. And this is one of the blue boxes. And I'm going to take the ball, put it in my hand, make a magical pass. Pow! And what happens is the ball appears inside of the Gazinta box. Now, I'm going to put this away, and you'll never guess. Watch, little tap, and the ball comes back. Okay, that's the ball. That's how they travel around. And we have one more thing in here. Oh yeah, that was in there too. That's an 8-ball. Seems to show up time to time. But that's the Gazinta principle. Okay, now here's something I'm really proud of. I'm working my way through a correspondence course, and it is a course on how to make balloon animals. You know how you can be the life of the party if you can blow up a balloon and kind of twist it and make a poodle doggy. Any kind of a balloon doggy is popular with just about everyone. You can make giraffe and tigers. You can do a lot of things. Anyway, it's a correspondence course, and anyway, it's not that easy to do, and they want you to get some confidence. So what we start out with, or what they start out with, is balloon fruit. Now, I'll show you how it goes. See, that's a lemon. See, a balloon fruit, that's a lemon. Now, hold on. See, that's a grapefruit. This is balloon fruit. Balloon animals come later. Now, you can do tomatoes, you can do a lot of things. You can do, see, that's a tangerine, balloon fruit. Later on, we get into the balloon doggies. See, that's an orange. Anyway, you can do a lot of things, a lot of fruit, a lot of different things. We have these black balloons here. Let me show you what you can do with a black balloon. Now, they're really hard to blow up. Hold on. Oh, it's an 8-ball. Wow, where'd that come from? But anyway, I'm working my way through this course, and before long, I'll be showing you what I can do. Okay, now here is a trick with 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, it worked. 4 coins. And what I'm going to do is take these coins one at a time, put them in my hand, and hang them in the air invisibly. Now that leaves 3 coins left. Take another one. Hang it in the air. We have 2 coins hanging up here, 2 coins here. This is called the hanging coins. Now the 3rd coin goes in my hand, and like the others, gets hung up here. And that leaves just this one here. But if you're a good magician, you can gather them up, toss them in the air, and catch all 4 of them. And that's magic too. Now, people accuse me of not playing with a full deck, and frequently that is the case, because I'm going to do a trick now with only 4 cards, and I'm going to show you that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and these cards are all the same. They are all jokers. There's 1 joker. There's 2 jokers. Now you notice these cards are coming off the bottom. I'm dealing off the bottom, and you probably wonder why. I need to practice. there's 3 jokers, and there's 4 jokers. Now, jokers are wild, and you can do anything you want with jokers. For instance, 1, 2, 3, it could become anything. For instance, it could become the 2 of clubs. So now we have a 2 of clubs on top. And we'll see what's on the bottom. Another 2 of clubs. Okay, so that's 2 of clubs. One on top, one on the bottom. Now we'll put that 2 of clubs in here and see what we have on top. Yes, we have another 2 of clubs. It seems as though we have a lot of 2s of clubs. So there's 1 2 of clubs. Let's see what we have here. Now, these are really our jokers, and they're disguised themselves to look like the 2 of clubs. See, there's another 2 of clubs. But we all know that these are really jokers that just happen to disguise themselves as the 2 of clubs. Now, jokers could be anything, something as colorful as the 10 of diamonds. So there's 1 10 of diamonds. There's 2 10 of diamonds. Surprise, 3 10 of diamonds. And last but not least, the 4th 10 of diamonds. Now, these really aren't 2s of clubs, and these really aren't 10s of diamonds. These are, they've always been, and that is 1 joker, 2 jokers, 3 jokers, and 4 jokers. And that's called the jokers are wild. Rubber ball. You might enjoy it. That's 1 ball. That's 1 2 ball. 2 ball. 3 ball. And now, we're going to send them across, just the way Scotty did on the Starship Enterprise. Across. There you go. See? Transported across. Another one. Here they go. 2 across. Uh-oh, malfunction. This one did not go. We'll have to try that again. Yep, it worked. That time. Okay, we're going to try that again. I know you weren't expecting that. There's 1 ball. There's 2 balls. 2 balls. And this is the 3rd ball. The 3rd ball. And now, here we go. Oh, they're traveling across. There's 1. Stay. There's 2. And there's 3. And there's none here. Okay, now we're moving right along. There's 1 ball. 3 balls here. 2 balls. And the 3rd ball goes in my pocket. And yet, that ball comes back because we have 1, 2, 3. And we'll try that again. 1 ball. 2 balls. 2 balls. 2 balls. 1 ball. 2 balls. The 3rd ball goes in my pocket. And yet, it comes back. And we have 1, 2, 3 balls. Are you following this? Is this making sense? I'm going to do that one more time, because I know you weren't expecting a lot of these things that were happening. We have 1 ball. We have 2 balls. 2 balls. And we have the 3rd ball. And the 3rd ball goes in my pocket. Which leaves how many? You got it. None. Thank you. It's kind of an inside secret. It's called body load. Magicians have a lot of things on their garments and, in their pocket. And they're called body load. It has nothing to do with 2-year-olds in diapers. No, nothing like that. For instance, a ball pen. Something as simple as a ball pen. And yet, in here is something that I think you'll find interesting. Right. We keep things in the most unlikely places. Now see, that $1 was in that cap. And you'll see. Yeah. Now, I got another secret for you. And let me see where it is here. It's called a portable hole. Now, portable holes have been used by magicians for centuries. They're secret, just like the pen cap and the body load. These are, anyway, you drop things into these and they disappear. Things disappear. And I know it looks like a pot holder, but it's really a portable hole. And I want to show you how it works, because I know you don't believe anything I say. So we have the 2 coins that came out of the pen cap. The coins I'm going to drop into the portable hole, and that's how it works. So they come out of the cap, they go into the portable hole. This coin is going to go the same way, boom, into the portable hole. And like I say, they go into the portable hole, and they come out the pen cap. Now, there are some people, skeptical people, who think that what I do is that I take the coins and hide them under this. I know it looks like a pot holder, but it's a portable hole. They think I hide it under there, but in fact, I don't. That's a $50. But anyway, we have another one over here, I think. Yeah, that's the one that came out, or passed through, let's put it that way. So, you begin to get the picture. Anyway, I'll show it to you again for those slow learners. Now, we take the $50, drop it into the portable hole. We take this other $50 and do pretty much the same thing. And then what happens is they come back, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they get stuck, and there's only one place they could be, and that is under the portable hole. And that's magic. About this pen, there's something else I wanted to show you about it. Remember the $50 that came out of it? Well, two $50 equals a buck. I want to show you something about George Washington here and this pen. And some of the fun things you can do with money and ball pens. Yes. You like that? That's neat. Yes. Destroying money. But that's not true. That money is not destroyed. It's ripped. But I can fix that. See that? Now that happened pretty fast. Let me just show you one more time what happens here. I'm going to go for his nose this time. Here you go, George. Right through the nose. How rude. But it's fun. So, now here's a good one. Don't anybody blink. Right out. And thank you again.